So the first thing we're going to do is open up 123D Design. I'm going to go to my Launchpad and look for it. It's a little upside down triangle, or I can just start typing 123, hit enter. It's going to load up. I'm going to go ahead and just click the Start New Project. You can see I have my little workspace here. If I right click and drag around, I can rotate around. You can see all the tools over here, pan, orbit, zoom, all these other tools, as well as along the top. First thing we're going to do is find a primitive. So I'm going to choose a box because I'm going to create a keychain. So I just go ahead and click on the box, and you can see it show up as I drag around. I'm going to place it on my grid, and now I can right click and drag around. I'm going to click on my box and then select one of the faces. So I'm going to select this right face. This little gear shows up. There's tweak, press pull, and shell. I'm going to do the press pull so I can drag it out or shorten it if I need to. So I'm just going to drag it out. I'm going to do the same thing for the top side. Flatten it down, turning this into a flat rectangle. It's amazing. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is add some text. This is going to be my keychain. So just click the text tool, click on the grid somewhere. Go over here and type in the name I want. I can choose a different font. Some fonts work better than others. Just go ahead and pick something simple. You can make it bold. You can change your height. Makes it a bit bigger. Just go ahead and say OK. Alright, so now I have my name. Now what I need to do is make it three-dimensional, so I need to extrude it. On extrude, and I can drag it up. And you can see it turn into a 3D object. Usually for the 3D printer I use about 3 millimeters. If you want it to stick up a little more, that's fine as well. So there I have my name, and then I have the rectangle that I'm going to put my name on. So what I'm going to do is go from the side, drag a little rectangle so I can select all those little 3D objects. And there's a move option down here. Move. I normally just use the arrows to drag it. It makes it a lot easier. Nice and easy. So once the 3D object's there, you can delete the other text. Just click on it, hit the delete key, it disappears. So there I have the beginning of my keychain. It has my name, and it has the actual base of the keychain. There's two choices. I can create a circle or a torus for the end of my keychain, or I can cut a hole in the actual rectangle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut a hole in it. So I'm going to go up here to my primitives, and I'm going to insert a circle. It's a little bit too big. If you see down at the bottom of the screen there's radius. I'm going to go ahead and type in a smaller number. 8 looks pretty good. And I'm just going to click right on top and add to my circle. So since I'm on my rectangle, I can click on it, and extruding this time, if I extrude downward, it's going to slice a hole through it. You see how it turns red? It slices a hole. If I go upward, it adds it. If I go down, it slices through it. Just go ahead and hit enter. It slices through, and you have a hole perfect for your keychain. Now the edges of this rectangle are a little harsh. I'm going to round them out by clicking right on that edge. See if it lets me select it. Alright. Select it. And there's different choices. Tweak, fillet, or chamfer. I'm going to pick the fillet one. See again, I have a little arrow. I'm going to click it and push it in. It rounds that corner. So now I have a rounded edge. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for my other side. So find my edge again. Click on that. Fillet. Find my arrow. Go ahead and drag it in until you think it looks good. Yay, looks complete. If you really want to see what colors look like, you can select an object and go ahead and make this full screen so you can actually see everything. There's a material button, here it is, and you can pick different colors. Just pick plastic, and I have a ton of different colors. You can come up to my desk and see what colors I actually have for you to print in. Alright, saving. Go over here to the left side, and we're going to export as STL. Go ahead and just choose what it has normal. Say OK. And then you're going to export it and turn that in on my website. Make sure it has your name in it. And that's about it. If you want to save it so you can work on it later, you're just going to do save to my computer and then save it as whatever it is. Save. Alright. If you want to turn in that file, that's fine as well. You can just go ahead and submit that on my website as well.